Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. As a student of astrology, I have been sharing with you my thoughts on different planets in the solar system. Today, I am going to share my thoughts on the planet Mars. Mars is very interesting to all of us because it is located nearer to Earth, and the features in Mars are more or less similar to features in Earth. It takes 24 hours for one day in Earth. In Mars, it takes 24.6 hours. There are climatic pattern seasons in Mars, just like Earth. The average temperature in the Mars surface is minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit. There are traces of water in the polar caps of Mars. Otherwise, the plant looks more like a desert. The rusted iron particles in the Mars soil make the planet look red. When we see from the Earth, it looks more reddish. And Mars takes around 650 plus days to make one circle of the solar system, roughly about 2 years. So that way, many times people have been speculating that there are living beings in Mars comparable to Earth, and even very recently, NASA released one photograph showing large footprints, looking like Rakshasa footprint. And a boy in northeast India recently he came in WhatsApp and said, "I was living in Mars, and there are many people in Mars to be rescued from by people from Earth." There have been many movies also on living in Mars from time to time, and these movies are all very interesting. So that is the astronomy aspect of Mars. Coming to astrology, Mars is said to be exalted in the sign Capricorn or Makaram, and debilitated in Cancer or Katakam. And the planet has two own houses. They are Mesham or Aries, and Scorpio or Vrishchigam. If you take the Kala portion with body as like ours, Aries or Mars is the head of the Kala portion. That way, Mars, one house of the Mars is head of the Kala portion. Scorpio or Vrishchigo is the reproductive organ of the Kala portion. So, both the houses of Mars are very vital for humanity. And if Mars is located in the 10th house in anyone's horoscope, um, that person will be very successful. He will have a lot of willpower, lot of strength, and that is the best position for Mars in any horoscope. He will also be quite good in Lagnam also, Lagnam or ascendant, and in the sixth house, and also in the 11th house. Uh, Mars is considered to be not that desirable in the fourth house and seventh house. If Mars is in the eighth house, then the person will have a very long life. And if Mars is in the second house, the person will talk with a lot of passion, and that may hurt other people. And if Mars is in the third house, the native of that horoscope will have desire to control all persons in the family, especially the siblings, and the younger brother may not be having good relationship with that person. If Mars is in the fifth house, then the person will be very intelligent and with a very swift action. And Mars in ninth house is also very good. So that way, Mars is considered to be quite good in the first house, uh, fifth house, ninth house, sixth house, and also 11th house. Some people are worried about this Savai dosham, Mars dosham they call. The North India they call Mangalik. If Mars is located in the second house, or in the fourth house, or in the seventh house, or eighth house, or 12th house, the person is said to have Savaya Dosham or Mangal Dosham. Now, but then there are exceptions to this rule, and if uh, Mars is located in his own house, Mesham or Vrchigam, or in exalted house, Capricorn or Makaram, then there is no dosham at all. The person is not a Mangalik at all. And if Mars is located in the second house, and that second house happens to be Gemini or Kanya, um, Virgo or Mitunam, then it is said there is no Mars dosha. If Mars is located in the 12th house, and that house happens to be Taurus or Rishabham or Libra or Tula, then that 12th house position is also not considered to be a Mangalik. If Mars is located in the 7th house in the male's horoscope, it is considered to be very severe. If Mars is located in the 8th house in the female horoscope, that is considered to be very severe. If Mars is located in Katakam or Cancer, or Makaram or Capricorn, then it is said there is no dosha. If Mars is located in Dhanus or Meenam, and Jupiter is also with him, that is also said to be no dosha meta. And so also, if Mars is located in Aquarius or Kumbham, or Leo or Simha, that is also considered to be no dosha at all. Then there are many exceptions to this dosha, and some more exceptions will be if Mars and Guru aspect each other, then there is no dosha. If Mars and Moon aspect each other, there is no dosha. If Mars is with Venus and Saturn, that is Sukram and Sani Bhava, then there is no dosha. Thus, there are so many exceptions to this um, Seva dosham or Manglik, and one view is that all these, if at all there is any dosham, all these will affect only up to certain age. Maybe you can say 27. After the person crosses 27, the person becomes more matured, and there may not be any dosham on account of all this. So my recommendation would be not to worry too much about Mars Dosham or Mangalik. Um, many girls ask me questions on astrology, mainly regarding whether I can get married. Sir, I am a Mangalik. I think that sort of fear is not warranted. Then the main thing about Mars planet is aggression. Mars is very passionate, very instinctive, very impulsive, and full of energy, full of strength. If a person has a strong Mars in his horoscope, the person will be very strong, and will be very aggressive, and a lot of willpower to achieve what he wants. Um, but then when Mars is located in Rishabham or Tulam, that is Taurus or Libra, uh, the person's aggression is modulated substantially because of the position in the Venus house. If the Mars is located in one's horoscope in Gemini or Mithuna, Virgo or Kanya, then the person will show aggression in speech, in communication. May not be that much physical aggression. The important professions for Mars will be police, army, then medicine, then cooking also. So Mars is fire. That way, cooking is also associated with Mars. Since Mars is full of valor, aggression, and violence, the army and police, those people are also are also associated with Mars. And then if Mars is strong in the horoscope, the person will be very bold. He will go to any extent to achieve what he wants. If Mars is weak in horoscope, then the person will be a coward. He'll be afraid of everything, and he will have only limited role in the life. And since I said Mars is very impulsive, if Mars is with Venus in anyone's horoscope, uh, maybe a male or a female, or if Mars aspects Venus in the horoscope, then that person will be very impulsive uh, when they have relationship with the person of the opposite sex. So these people having Mars Venus association are recommended not to get closer to the person the opposite sex, as they will be impulsively tempted to go to full extent. So that is another aspect of Mars. But there are very good aspects about Mars also. So much energy, so much enthusiasm, so much contribution. If Mars is with Guru or Jupiter, or if Mars is aspected by Jupiter, it's a very good yoga, and the person will have a lot of creative energy, and he will do a lot of good things for society and will be very highly successful. This is called Guru Mangal Yoga. So that way, if Mars is with the Moon or aspected by Moon, that's also very good. The person will have a very broad mind, and he'll be very generous. This is called Madi Mangal Yoga. And there is one yoga called Uchaka Yoga. In that, if Mars is located in exalted house, that is Makaram, or in his own house, that is a Mesham or Aries, or Scorpio or Vrishchigam, and that is a Kendra house. Kendra house means Lagna, fourth house from Lagna, seventh house from Lagna, and the 10th house from Lagna. If in any of these houses the above conditions are there, then it is called Uchaga Yogam. The person will be highly successful in life, will do a lot of good things, will have a lot of energy, will have a pleasing personality, will have very aggressive personality, and he will be a very good leader in the society. This is so even if other planets are not that good in the horoscope, a single planet can do so much good for the person. So also the different yogams associated with Mars. Um, I will tell one by one. One is that I told already about Jupiter and Mars being together or respected by each other. Uh, if Mars is exalted in his the horoscope, that is in Makaram, and the owner of Saturn is also in Kendram, that person will be very rich, will be very courageous, lot of physical prowess. As I said earlier, when Jupiter and Mars are together, that's also very good. If another aspect is that if Mars is in Lagnam or in the second house in the horoscope, there will be marks in the face due to fire or some other reason. And Mars is one planet that is associated with earthquake, fire accident, and other disasters. In fact, it is said that in Mars atmosphere, about 500 quakes happen every year. If Mars, Saturn aspect each other, it is said that the person may have to undergo an accident due to vehicle or some other accident. If Mars is in the fifth house or the sixth house, it is said there may be surgery in the stomach. If Mars is in the sixth house with Saturn and Rahu, it is with Rahu on Saturn means not necessarily they are also in the sixth house, but the aspect Mars is aspecting Saturn and Rahu. In that case, the person will have a victory over his enemies. If Mars is the lord of the sixth house and is associated with the seventh house, then it is said the person may marry a girl from his relative. Like that, there are so many aspects regarding the Mars association with other planets in the horoscope. And if somebody feels that they have to strengthen Mars in the horoscope, then it is recommended they should wear coral. Coral, it is the gemstone for Mars, and the Pariharam Kshetram for Mars is Vaidiswaran Kovil. And it is said Lord Subramanya is the god who can help the person to get over any negative aspects of Mars in the horoscope. And Subramanya Bhujangam is one totra which can be recited every day if one feels Mars has to be strengthened in the horoscope. And Mars is also associated with Kali or Durga. Some people consider that Scorpio sign is more for Durga and Kali, and Mesham is more for Lord Subramanya. So if persons born in Scorpio sign or any negative planets are there in Scorpio and they want to do some pariharam for that, then in that case they have to worship goddess Kali or the other form of goddess Kali is Durga, goddess Durga. And there is some practice, a tradition that this lemon rice prepared on Tuesdays and offered as Naivedyam to God on Tuesdays and distributed to all other people, that brings lot of benefit. So that is lemon rice, making lemon rice and offering as Naivedyam to God will also help to get over if any negative aspect of Mars has to be got over. And since I said Mars is associated with anger, irritation, aggressiveness, and all that, it is also said if people can avoid salt on Tuesdays, it helps a person to have a better approach in life, controlling anger, maybe avoiding salt, or maybe having maunavarsam, remaining silent on Tuesdays. And these are all some of the important aspects relating to Mars. Ultimately, Mars is said to be Mangal. It's a very auspicious planet, and there is no need to worry about Mars being in a particular place in the horoscope. Worship of God, especially Lord Subramanya, one will be able to get over all the problems. Even Swamimali is another place. Swamimali in near Kumbhakonam. There is another place where people worship to get over negative aspects of Mars. I've shared with you some of my thoughts on this. Thank you.